Do you want to know how to get the Survivor achievement or trophy the fastest? Well, you come to the right place because this took me less than 2 hours to achieve. I did this while getting a ton of the limited Colour of Lumina. That's right, this limited resource isn't actually limited and can be farmed infinitely. The only downside about this farming spot is that it's locked behind Act 3. So if you're watching this and you're not there yet, then consider saving this to your watch laters and come back when you are. And with that out the way, let's get into this, yeah? In order to get to this farming location, you're gonna need rank 6 with SKA. Go to the camp manually by pressing whatever button is tied to the base down here. Hang out with SKA until he reaches rank 6.
Let's explore under the ocean.
Aren't you scared of what we'll find there?
The stones of the sea are my friends too.
Once this requirement has been met, you want to go over here on the map. It's between the two Axion fights. Rank 6 SK allows you to now dive in those beautiful sky blue pools. You'll want to make your way to the Golden Tree flag. From here, you could farm the mobs around the map. Depending on your build, you can kill all mobs in less than 3 minutes. Each pack gives almost 2 million experience. They also each have a chance to drop Colour of Lumina, Recoat, and even crafting materials to level up your weapon. Now this looks like a good farming route, right? Well, what if I told you this isn't the optimal farming spot? That's right, there's an even better location. After beating the first pack, you could go up here to a merchant. Challenge it to a battle and you could farm it infinitely for roughly 2 million experience per battle and 1 or 2 Colour of Lumina. Now if anyone wants a build to farm this efficiently, here's the one I used. Maelle with the lithium weapon. This is her best weapon on a fresh file. It gives her the most attack power to deal the most damage. As for skills, you'll want guard down to reduce the enemy's defense by 25%. Last chance to get 9 AP and go to Virtuoso stance to deal 200% more damage. And lastly, your newly acquired skill, Phantom Strike, to kill all enemies in a single skill. As for Luminas, you're going to want these to deal the most damage possible to make this farming spot the most efficient. At Death's Door to deal 50% more damage, since Last Chance will bring us to 1 HP, which activates this Picto. Augmented First Strike to deal an additional 50% damage to one-shot this merchant. Auto Rush to increase our speed by 33%. Cheater so we could have 2 turns to set up and kill them. Confident Fighter for 30% more damage. You don't have to worry about the downside of not healing, since you'll win before they get a turn. First Offensive is just like Augmented Strike with a downside, if the enemy gets a turn. First Strike to go before the enemy. Glass Cannon for a free 25% damage increase, but we take 25% more damage if they get to hit us. Greater Defenseless to make Guard Down reduce the enemy's defense from 25% to 40%. Greater Rush to give us even more speed. It takes the 33% speed buff to 58%. Immaculate for 30% more damage until we take a hit. In Medias Res as a safety net if the enemy survives. Inverted Affinity for 50% more damage increase for 3 turns. Last Stand Critical for 100% critical hit chance since we'll be fighting solo. Painted Power to surpass the damage cap. Powered Attack to deal an additional 20% damage for an extra AP. Powerful Shield to synergize within Medias Res. This is a 30% damage increase since we'll have 3 shields. Shield Affinity is another Picto that synergizes within Medias Res. This is another 30% damage increase as long as we have 1 shield. Solo Fighter for 50% damage increase since we're fighting solo. Tainted for another 15% damage increase since it synergizes with Inverted Affinity. As for parameters, you're going to want 99 Agility first to ensure we get 3 turns before the enemy. 99 Luck to get the maximum value from Lithium, and then 99 Might for even more attack power. As for Pictos, you're going to want Cheater, Greater Defenseless, and Shield Affinity to give you the most speed while reducing the amount of Lumina needed for this build. Before you fight the Merchant, make sure to change your difficulty to Story Mode to make this farm super easy. When you go into combat, you'll want to use Guard Down to reduce the enemy's defense. Afterwards, last chance to get into Virtuoso stance while refilling our AP. Then kill them off with Phantom Strike. Hopefully you found this guide helpful, and if you have any unanswered questions, then ask down below. And if you enjoyed this video, consider checking out the best Act 3 build right here. Until the next video, I'll see ya!